Yeah. It's 4Fargo, and I just jumped out the porch for Dirty Glove Bastard.
Time it is, we argue and make up quick. She gon' be okay, everything gon' go away once she get some dick.
Alright, we got 4Fargo jumping off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, gang?
I feel great. I feel good.
Real spill. You got good energy. I'm fucking with it already.
Appreciate you.
Real
Appreciate
spill.
you.
So how does it feel to be here, man?
It feels good, man. I be seeing it on Instagram and stuff a lot, man. I'm like, I gotta get on there. That
Now
shit
you
like,
here. You
it's
feel
like
me?
a dope platform for sure.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you on the platform with us today for sure.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. So what would you say, in your words, how would you describe growing up in the city of Atlanta?
How would I describe growing up in the city of Atlanta? Regular, normal, just get money.
Facts.
Yeah, get money. As a kid, I always get money for real. I always looked up to my uncle because, you know, my dad went around for real. So as a male figure, someone older than me, I just always looked up to my uncle. And he just always got money. So I just felt like I want to be like him. I want to get some money too.
I gotta have money like
So yeah, hell yeah. So I was just getting money for real.
Real
Staying
shit.
in school, hooping, all type of shit. Just regular stuff.
Real
regular
shit.
stuff, yeah.
Once you got a chance to go and explore the world and see other cities and shit, what's one thing you can say that Atlanta has that nobody else does?
Hot wings. Good hot wings for sure.
Yeah.
Good hot wings, yeah. Other cities, traffic be way crazier than ours.
Yeah. You
Way
say the traffic?
Traffic.
No,
yeah.
I think ours the worst, bro.
Nah, New York's the worst.
New York is on some
New York-
bullshit. I ain't
New
gonna
York's
lie.
the worst. New York's the worst for sure.
No,
yeah.
for
yeah.
real. So, what part of the city are you from?
I'm from goddamn, where they say wherever you grew up the longest, wherever you stayed the longest, my
Yeah.
bad, wherever you stayed the longest, that's where you from. So I feel like I stayed in Decatur the longest, but I stayed in Summer Hill for probably like 6 years.
So you was all over the city.
So I was pretty much all over the city for real.
But
Yeah.
majority of the east side.
Majority of the east side for
For
sure.
sure. What would
Yeah.
you say differs about east side? What makes the east side different from the west side?
It really ain't no different because I wasn't in the mix, so I was always a house nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always a house nigga, so shit, yeah. Ain't really no difference to me, for real.
Real spill.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your upbringing coming up?
My upbringing, see, my grandma, she had her hands on me. And so I was pretty much in like the church and stuff like that, kind of doing everything by the book for real. So I went and staying in school and shit, basically, pretty much. So it's just the normal shit,
Right.
the regular shit.
I know grandma made you get in that choir.
Grandma
though.
made me, nah, she ain't, I mean, I was shy here, man.
For real? You ain't jumping choirs?
Man, hell no. I supposed to did a lot of shit, bro, growing
Like
up.
what?
Shit, sports, singing, choir, all type shit. But I was always shy. I just never had that push.
Yeah.
That's all I needed was that push.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it, but I was scared. I just felt like I needed somebody to say, "Go do it. You can
Yeah.
do it." You feel me?
No cap.
I
What would
ain't
your
had it.
older self tell your younger self? Now that you already here, you know what I'm saying? You got your feet wet in this shit.
Yeah.
Now you doing shit you probably you wanted to do back then.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give yourself, younger self?
Stayed in college. Stay in college. I dropped out of college.
Why
But
you
I
feel
feel
that's
like I feel like stuff happened for a reason though. So I really too much I can't tell my younger self for real. Cause I feel like everything that happened for a reason.
For sure.
Yeah, that's how I live life.
What was your major?
My major was what the hell my major was? Just business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
business.
well you were gonna drop everything.
Yeah, man. See, I stayed in the gym, man. I used to go to school just
Yeah.
to hoop, man.
Oh God.
I just used to go to hoop, man.
Real spill.
Real spill. That's it.
So how would you describe yourself as a kid?
Funny,
Yeah.
outgoing, adventurous, hustler. I was a hustler for sure. No matter what age I was just pick up a lawnmower, go sell some water, clean gutters. Ain't never know how to clean the gutter. I just told the folks I did just to get the money.
You ever had to really get up there and clean?
I had to get up there and clean it. Scared of
You had
hell.
to
I'm
learn
scared of
that,
heights. I was scared of hell, but I had to get the money. I always like buying my own shit.
That's real.
Yeah, sure.
How does it make you feel seeing the younger generation be more hustlers and not just choosing the streets? You know, they choosing shit like selling water, picking up
Yeah.
lawnmowers and shit like that.
Yeah, they gotta do it the right way though. I
Yeah,
feel
they going
especially selling
Hey.
water, man. Especially selling water, they gotta do that shit the right way. Bro. All they
know.
run up to the car and stuff, they gotta chill it out.
Bro, they making 13.
But I still support them though. I still support them so cause I used to do that at Turner Field when Turner Field used to be. Well, the Braves used to be at Turner Field, where the KFC and all that stuff was
Yeah.
up. I used to be over there selling water.
How much you made off of water?
I probably made 1,000.
Bro, you got
Couple hundred.
You got to tap into the young nigga, boy. That nigga making 30,
I made
30
1,000, yeah. I had a motorcycle. I used to have a motorcycle. My motorcycle broke down, man. It was a braid game. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah.
I sold some water and got my motorcycle fit.
That's some player shit, though. A lot of people don't have that mindset to know, like, okay, I can go
sure.
do this. So at what point would you say you started fucking with the music?
I always knew how to hold a note. Like, my mom used to call me and tell me to sing to her coworkers and stuff like that. So I was never in music, but I used to always hear music. Like, I just love listening to it. So I just always felt like I can do it. But my homeboy Marco, Marco, he used to just be in the studio. I just used to go to the studio with him. He'll come later some shit. We just fuck around in his session. That's just how I really got into it for real. Then as I got more into it, I started getting into like car accidents and shit. I started getting paid like big lump sums. I just went and bought my own studio.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just jumped out the porch like that?
I just jumped out the porch like that.
That's
and
crazy.
I just stuck with it.
That's real.
Yeah.
Growing up in the city of Atlanta, it's not too uncommon to find trouble, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in the city and shit. So what kept you away from the streets and shit like that?
My grandma for sure. She always told me trouble easy to get into and hard to get out of. And that shit real.
Yeah.
That shit real hard to get out of it. Yeah, I just stayed away from it.
That's
everything.
Real. How hard was that for you though, to just turn your eyes to like, man, I ain't fucking with that?
It wasn't too hard for real. Cause like, even with the smoking situation, I be around a lot of people that smoke when I was growing up, and I just never really picked up a blunt and just fuck with it, just drink and all this shit. I just never really did that for real. It just never interested me. When I did smoke, it was just like, why the hell I'm smoking? Why the hell I'm sipping? Why I'm drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ain't never really fucked with it for real. My grandma got me like that though.
That's real.
I had these women, my grandma, my mama, my auntie, they raised me right.
That's real.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most important thing you cherish about your upbringing from them women?
You said the most what?
What's the most important thing you cherish about your upbringing from those women?
The
your
most
mama,
important
your grandma, your
thing, the advice.
Mm-hmm.
The advice they always gave me. Keep my head on straight, you know. That's pretty much it for real. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's real.
Yeah, the advice. I cherish the advice they gave me for sure.
So at what point would you say you decided to jump off the porch?
What you mean by jump off the porch?
When I say jump off the porch, I basically just mean like, when would you say you experienced life for itself on your own?
I experienced life for myself probably college. Yeah, I'd probably say college. But when I first started working, for real, that shit real. Bills, when I started getting bills, having kids, that's when I really experienced
life
real.
started coming at you
fast.
fast.
It started coming at me fast, but when them bills, at first feel like it just came around fast as hell, every month.
What was your first job?
My first job was the car wash.
Okay, you was always hustling for real. That boy was always in the doing some
yeah, my first
shit.
job was a car wash, man. Yep, my first job was a car wash. Then I went into the hospital. Yeah.
How the hell you make that jump?
My uncle worked in the hospital.
Okay,
my uncle I was telling you about.
Yeah,
he put me on with it.
You weren't fucking with the hospital?
Yeah, hell yeah. I recently quit the hospital.
For real?
Yeah, I've been there like 8 years.
Why you leave?
Music.
Okay. Hey,
the music.
For sure.
Stay focused in music. It was alright though. Yeah, they helped me get through a lot of shit. For real.
I know you missed that health insurance.
I definitely missed the health insurance for sure. I just called some people the other day, man. They talking about $1,000 a month.
Well, I know you missed it.
Hell no.
No, for sure. How hard was that to make that decision though, to like leave the consistent income to focus on your dream?
It wasn't too hard for real. It wasn't too hard because I quit when I signed the deal. So that's when I quit for real. But see, I'm good with managing money. So it don't matter what type of bills I got, I'm gonna put that shit away. I don't care about buying shit, doing all the extra stuff with my money and stuff like that. So I just said, fuck it, let me just take a leap of faith.
Right.
God got me.
So when would you say you started picking up momentum with the music?
When I started picking up momentum, when I dropped She'll Be Okay. When I dropped that and I seen it going crazy, and I seen the label start to reach out and shit, I'm like, yeah, I got me one.
Yeah.
I've been searching for that one for a minute, but I'm like, yeah, this the one right here. It's the one for sure.
What would you say made that record different from the previous music you put out?
The versatility of the record and how I approached it and how I approached music. I ain't used to approach music how I approach it today. It used to be, my sound used to be different. I found a whole new sound and stuff like that. My writing is way better. Like, I try to like catch people's attention, try to make it relatable and stuff like that. Back then, I was just making the shit. But now I'm trying to really like tap in with the people and tap in with people's feelings and make stuff people go through on a day-to-day basis so they can relate to the music.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that's important to have relatability just as an artist to relating to the people that's listening to your music?
Shit, I feel like important because they gonna play it, they gonna be like, damn, I feel it. This nigga said, but he said this. But that shit I'm going through right now.
Right.
You feel me? So they gonna replay that every time they going through that shit.
Right.
And some shit like that, hell yeah.
Did you know She'll Be Okay will be the one for you though?
Man, what's so crazy is when I ain't dropped the song, I was teasing it at first. So I was getting a lot of comments. So everybody was like, man, don't drop that. So I just got it mixed and mastered. I just picked the date, because United Master give you like 2 weeks to drop it. So whatever the date they gave me, I just went on and dropped it. I see my girl just started doing videos with it. I seen it going crazy. I'm like, okay. So I kept the promotion going up. So it ain't go crazy until I did like transition with the pot on my head and turned into that little kid. And then everybody just started doing the transition. I'm like, shit, let me just make this my trend. And then I just kept doing it. It just stuck. And I'm like, yeah, this the one.
Nah, that's hard.
This the one.
So all the years of hustling that you did coming up as a kid, how did you apply that same hustle to the music?
I just stayed consistent. I just never gave up. It been times I wanted to give up on it for real. I'm like, man, this shit ain't doing that for me. I just stuck with it though.
How did you pull yourself out those moments of discouragement?
See, the studio's in my house, man. I just used to make myself record. I used to go force myself to record. See, I was gonna quit anyway and just be a full-time content creator. But I was gonna still do the music, but I wasn't gonna do the music like as more as I would have did the content. But I'm like, nah, I just gotta keep at it. I wasn't gonna give up on that shit. I used to just pray and shit about it. And man, I gotta find me that one. I just used to be in the studio just making random shit. Yeah. I see all these TikTok songs going. I'm like, let me make one like this.
Yeah.
I'd be like, goddamn, I was like, fuck it. Just stay true to myself, and I just kept doing me.
And it worked out.
That's
some real shit.
And it worked out.
So how did you feel once the labels reached out to you, and how did you know it was time to sign to a major?
Shit, they were talking good. You know, I went and spoke to everybody. Everybody was nice as hell, you know, because they supposed to be when they want you. So shit, right. Everybody was cool. They were talking good shit, but Republic seemed the most passionate, and they was more like, we gotta have you, and more passionate about my music and where I was trying to go and stuff like that. So I just took that. I just took that route.
So now that you signed to a major, shout out to Republic, what's your goal and what's your vision for your career now?
My goal is to go global. Have everybody on my shit. Every day, trending. Just to goddamn make my shit relatable, you know? Make everybody fuck with it. Heal hearts, heal relationships, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Go to the next level, get rich as hell.
Yeah. No, for real. Yeah. So, how would you describe your focus and ambition now that you different now? Because like when I say now that you different, you in a lot of league or niggas be dying to get to. You see what I'm saying? So now that you gotta apply that hustle way differently, what's some shit you got them going through now that's like, all right, look, I gotta move like this. I gotta strategically think like that.
I ain't really changed shit up for real. It's just always been the same. I just stay true to me. For real, ain't never really changed, but the hustle gonna always be there. You know, I always been a hustler, so I record every day. Yeah. So it's same shit.
How would you describe your creative process when creating music?
See how I approach a song, I just lay down the flow. See, I'm real picky with beats, so if it don't catch my attention like the first 5 to 10 seconds, I ain't fucking with it. If it catch my attention though, I load that bitch up, I lay some melody down, I probably goddamn hear some shit, start from the end, or I start from the middle, or I start from the front, just fuck around with it. Just really pretty much mess around with the melodies and try to fill it in.
Who's some of the artists you got inspiration from coming up?
Chris Brown, Drake. Probably say Tory. It's a lot of people. I can't name off the top of my head, but it's a lot.
You also told me you fuck with the country shit. I took me through a loop. I'm like, I fuck with
country music heavy.
For real?
Yeah, they be talking about some shit. They be talking about some real life shit. They really like you can feel that shit. They be talking about that shit. That's why I listen to it. I can relate to country music for sure.
What's your favorite country stuff?
I don't have a favorite. It's just be days. I don't go. I go to YouTube and type in a country mix and just let it play through.
And let that shit just ride.
And just let it ride. Yeah.
For sure. What's the realest shit you ever heard in a country song?
Man, you know they be talking about, they be comparing women with drinks and stuff like that, and they be sounding so relatable and shit. And they love their women. They cherish their women. They try to goddamn beg to get them back. You know, you don't hear that too much in R&B, but you hear that shit a lot in country music. And that's why I fuck with it.
That's hard. How would you try to take those elements and apply it to R&B?
I try to pretty much talk about almost the same shit they talk about, but like in my way, and go like do like more melodies with it and stuff like that. Pretty much in the R&B space, but yeah, that's probably if I'm making sense.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So talk about being an R&B star yourself, but also the genre as a whole is on the rise.
Yeah, the lane wide open.
Well, wide the hell open.
The lane is wide open. What you said again? My bad.
Talk about being an R&B artist yourself, but as a whole, the genre of R&B is on the up.
Yeah.
So how does that make you feel and see like, okay, it's basically anticipating that R&B is gonna overtake hip hop pretty soon?
Yeah, I feel like that's about to happen too, and I feel like me coming in with the shit I got in the vault, that's finna bust it wide. Like them folks be like, this nigga came in with that shit. It's something different, like a different new sound for real, like a new sound of R&B.
No, I feel you. What is some of the shit you want to see happen for the genre of R&B?
Me.
Pop it in.
Yeah, me.
When can we expect the project?
Probably December, January, like an EP. I'm working on the EP right now. It's already done, but shit, we gotta put it together.
What should listeners expect from that EP?
They can expect flows, great melodies, great songwriting for sure, bops, just real music, hard music, yeah, something different.
Who's some of the artists you want to work with?
Some of the art, Drake, Chris, SZA, Morgan. What his name? What's that? Luke. It's another country dude. Beyonce,
Yeah,
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say shit. Put it out there, man. Goddamn.
I'm trying to tell you.
Real spill.
I'm trying to tell you.
You ever think about writing for artists as well?
Yeah, that's how I started songwriting.
For real?
Yeah, I started songwriting. I ain't never want to be an artist for real. I always wanted to write. So I just said, man, in order to write, I gotta drop my music. Like I got a project out called Different. Like all them songs I originally wanted to give it to people, but I had to drop them. I just put them together and I just dropped them. And it was a song on that. It was a song on that album that took off. Cry Me No River. I had to take it down though, cause we gonna revamp it and go back crazy with it, cause it was starting to go crazy.
No, real shit.
Yeah.
Besides music, what's some of the other avenues of income you want to dive into?
I want to try acting. I want to try acting. Probably do some commercials or something like that. Clothing, fashion, stuff like that.
Fuck with drip.
I fuck with the drip. Yeah, I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into it for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
My boy fuck with chess too. My nigga goddamn.
Yeah, I just whooped my brother ass in the chair right quick. You know what I'm saying? He chained and shit, but you know.
Real spill.
Yeah.
So what do you want to see happen most for your music career?
I want to goddamn. What I want to see happen most. Income. I want a big income. For sure. I want hella fans. The love. Yeah.
What does generational wealth mean to you and your family?
That shit mean a lot, man. I'm trying to set my kids up for life. They kids.
Yeah.
Trying to set them up. I feel like I'm the one to do it. For sure.
Real spill, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to let the people know before we get up out of here?
I want to let them know I love you.
No
Go
cap.
check out my music for sure. Y'all gonna love it. I got some hard shit on the way. I got a couple features. They'll be dope. I got a couple features on that motherfucker. Y'all gonna love.
Real
for
shit.
sure.
Real shit, man. 4Fargo, we appreciate you jumping
I
off the porch.
appreciate
with
y'all
us
for
today,
having
man.
me, bro. This shit was fun, you know.
No cap. Now you gotta teach me how to play chess, bro, because I don't know how to play at all.
I'll teach you.
Real
What's
shit.
up?
All right, say no more. 4Fargo, we appreciate having you on the porch with us today, gang.
What's up? I can jump all this one, can't I?
Hell yeah.
We argue and make up quick. She gon' be okay, everything gon' go away once she get some dick. You do shit on purpose to get my attention.